Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Paul Chin. I'm a DJ, and I'm in the Northern Dancers Pavilion at the Canadian Film Centre campus.
Right.
Just going to give a quick breakdown of what I'm working with.
Excellent, thank you.
So I have a pair of Technics SL1200s, pretty standard turntables. And I have my mixer that I brought here. It's a Tractor Control Z2 mixer by Native Instruments. And so it has it is both a mixer and an audio interface. So I just plug in turntables, and I can just run a pair of time-coded vinyls on them.
That's amazing.
And then that signal will then be processed within the mixer, which is then plugged into my laptop, where all of the music lives and resides. And then, yeah, I can just use
That's a very seamless system, isn't it? That allows you to express yourself through the artwork with an amazing technology.
Yeah, so it allows me to utilize a pretty traditional DJ setup.
Yeah.
And just utilize all of my music in my digital collection rather than having to carry around crates of vinyl.
Yeah, that's a nice blend of the two forms, the traditional and the modern digital.
Yeah.
And over here I see you have another
so this is
plateau of integration in terms of making your music and creating.
So this is almost an identical setup. It's a different mixer, and for this I will be giving a brief demonstration on DJing. So I'll just be doing a small introduction for anyone who wants to come in and learn on how to essentially just how to mix and how to blend. So this is actually fully traditional, so vinyl, all vinyl here,
right.
No digital input here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll just be using a couple of records to
How difficult is it to find the vinyl nowadays? Is it? Do you have a good source?
Not that difficult. I mean, there are a ton of record stores around, still in operation.
Sure.
I mean, vinyl is seeing its biggest boom. In fact, like in the UK last year, vinyl sales were over 1 million for the first time since 1997, and it's probably the only format that is actually seeing growth in sales.
That's very cool and interesting to know. And how did you get your start in this particular industry and creative expression?
Well, I've been a musician for a long time, playing like instruments and such. And I've always just really had a great collection of music, if I may say so myself.
No problem. It's nice to be proud of your music source, for sure.
So I've always had like a great and vast selection of music. So, when I first moved to Toronto, and a buddy of mine, he had a bunch of equipment and such, and he asked me to play and to DJ a party he was having at his house.
Fun.
And so from that, it was just sort of like, all right, well, let me practice and get used to the dexterity needed to do this. And since then, it's just been
Well said.
a never-ending love story.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for taking me
problem.
through. It was an interesting walk through the equipment and also your passion for this
Yeah,
particular
thank you.
discipline. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Thanks. Okay. And here we are back with our guest, and she's going to talk a little bit about her horse farm. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so I look after these horses. I look after other people's horses, and I enjoy doing it. I grew up with riding and horses. My dad was a horseman.
Cool.
So I was a nurse before I got into this, and then I
Wow.
retired from nursing, and this is what I do.
Nice.
So these two are my horses here, and
Right on.
I ride the one on the left there. I train her for dressage, and I enjoy her very much. She's a great mare for me. And the other one is kind of semi-retired right now because I'm just looking for another person to exercise her for me because I don't have time.
Oh.
Over here, this mare here that we see, she was a racehorse for a number of years.
Right.
Her name was Hoofbeats, and
Hoofbeats. What a very cute
Yeah.
name. Very interesting. I like that.
And she raced very well. She won a lot of races.
Uh-huh.
And a lady that owns her followed her. She used to work at the track, so she stayed close with this mare because she felt bad for her because she was very roughly handled a lot of the
Oh,
time.
right.
And so she eventually declaimed her from the racetrack.
Very nice.
And now this mare has been retired from racing for probably 4 years now.
She's looking very peaceful and happy.
Yes, she's very happy.
Yes.
She still has bad memories. Some things
Of
we have to
course.
be careful what we do with her because she, I think, goes back into the days when she was very roughly handled and loses her trust in us.
Oh,
But,
wow.
but she's
It's
a
funny
good
how
one.
animals can reflect some of the very human
yeah.
attributes we see among people too. So that's
Yeah, for
an
sure.
interesting story, and I'm happy to see that she's in a green meadow now.
Yeah.
A nicer place.
Yes, and when I open up these gates here, because
Yep.
they're in the dirt part for part of the day, and then when I open up these gates,
Yeah.
you can tell she was a racehorse. She just bombs out here and just whoa, get out of the way because she can really fly.
Very cool. Thank you so much. It was
very
great to
welcome.
meet you. Thanks.